Why study the Caribbean? This is an important question every student should ask him or herself and come up with their own answers. I'll give you mine. In French, the verbs savoir and connaître can be translated as to know in English. However, they express very different meanings about knowing. Savoir is to know, as in an object of a study, right? And connaître, it means to intimately or to know through experience. I apply this in my understanding of the Caribbean, to know the facts of history but also feel my landscape, to know I am a repository of emotions, stories and memories, knowing through the head and through the heart. That is why I sometimes put music to Caribbean studies, because music, like poetry and the arts, gets under the skin of our society. Next, our beauty as a total region is unparalleled. However, we have endured some of the worst systems of oppression in our history. When I studied the Caribbean, I tried to locate myself in the spirit of those who resisted force and control for Caribbean progress. Today we face severe climate change challenges, climate injustices. The state has challenges in dealing with youth and seniors. Our economies become more and more vulnerable to external shocks. Globalization moves quicker than our feet in the market, and shaky tourism sectors that promote international finance before local interests. Some of our economies are two bad press articles away from being hurt. For this reason, as a Caribbean citizen, it is necessary that I use my own eyes in understanding my condition and in making prescriptions to make this region a better place. A point that strikes me is our unstable notion of what beauty is. Before the settlement of Caribbean territories by European force, Europeans had negative trajectories about dark skin. Skin color was important to them, where white was considered pure and good, and black was considered poor and evil. This has affected our language to date. Some people say high brown, reds, fair skinned, clear skin, describing someone whom you detest as ugly and black. The idea of nice skin and good hair, bleaching creams in high demand. In my opinion, all complexions and hair textures are beautiful. However, we have a long history which has privileged those with lighter skin into wealth and position, and those with darker skin into lower status jobs by our ignorance. Now, we have teenagers in our region who aspire to thin body ideals as seen in US cable television magazines, billboards, and a host of advertisements in the Caribbean, where these young boys and young girls fail in meeting some of these impossible body types. They resort to diuretics, vomiting, and taking laxatives. In our history, we have sometimes been stripped of our self-concept and vision for ourselves that tells us what beauty means to us. I love the diversity of the region, and I take its challenges as my own. This is why I study the Caribbean. And well, I live here. One love.